Game on.
We are here in the third and fourth place match. Looks like on our left we have Texas Sannin, and then on our right we have SUWT Hydra. Looks like Sannin does still have other players. SUWT Hydra only has players at the line. Looks like Sannin does lose their 2-player on the snake side. Now a 2-on-2 situation. Looks like player for Shut Up is in the D1, looking across, trying to see if there's anybody on the snake side. Man called over to his snake player for Shut Up and just gave him a little nod. Don't know what that was for. Don't know if he's like, yo, what's up, still here, or but it looks like the D1 player doesn't still belong. Still a 2-on-2 situation. Don't know if either player knows that. Oh no, it's a 2-on-3. Didn't even see the D-side guy. So it's a 2-on-3 situation in favor of Texas Sannin. They have 2 on the D-side for Sannin, 1 in the snake. So it leaves a 2-on-1 heads-up battle for the Shut Up or Trying player against Texas Sannin. Still a 3-on-2 situation in favor of Sannin. Oh, it looks like Sannin does lose their front attacker over there on the D side. So now a 2-on-2 now for sure situation for Sannin and SUWT. So it looks like the D-side guy died for SUWT, but also the snake side guy died for the Texas team. It's up to each player to realize it is a 1-on-1. But I think he does know. The side guy does for the Texas guys. Just looking this way. Looks like Snake kind of understands for Shut Up. All he knows is over the D side.
here, semifinals. Got Paul going. One-on-one here, semifinals. Got Paul Goins, and I can't see who the player is over there for Sannin. Minutes and 30-second mark. Uh-oh. Both players down to the last hopper. Try to figure out who that Sannin player is over there. Sannin's been killing it. Been doing really well. Uh-oh, Paul Goins gets to the money. And he runs it in. Race to the box. Sorry, the mic's been off. So the Gateway player, they make it up to the center. They were at a 4-on-5 deficit. They did a good job pulling this back. Now they have a 4-on-3 body advantage. Sparrows now pushing up the D side though. Get 1 kill. Okay, it was a sticker on his odor. So it's a 3-on-3 now, I believe. Actually, it might be a 3-on-2. Can't find another Sparrows body. First point of finals right now. Jessica already got 1 kill so far over there on the D side. Good communication over here for Gateway. Jess gets caught going up to the 50 Dorito. Only 1 body left alive here for the Sparrows. Sparrows towel.
Concede.
All right, first point's going to go to Gateway.
Concede. Point approved.
All right, so 6 minutes left in this set with Texas Sannin and SUWT. Literally burned off half the time in 1 point. Oh.
1 minute.
Uh-oh. A little bit of mix-up here
30 seconds.
for Sannin walking out. They look defeated over there. Go out on a win, guys.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
All right, here we go. Sannin trying to even up this match. Double home here for Sannin. Looks like they make it out clean to the Dorito corner. They get 1 kill on the break. 5-on-4 body advantage for Sannin. Oh, damn. 1 body walking out of the home for Sannin. 4-on-4 again, but they allow the Dorito player to fill out over there. Not good. 4-on-4 though still. Even body count. Oh, shit. Another body walking off. Center player getting checked here for shut up now. And yes, he is out. It's a 3-on-3. So Sannin's still in a good situation. They just don't have anyone on the Snake side. They can't allow the Snake player to do exactly that. He gets a shot out of the home. However, on the D side of the field, Sannin is already all the way up on their side of the field and gets a kill. 2-on-2 now. 2-on-2. Sannin in the Dorito 1 and the Dorito 4. And SUWT is in the Dorito corner. Snake player wraps, pushes forward. He does shoot the Sannin player. It looks like in his back. It might have clipped his shoulder. Looks like he did. He must have shot the bunker. So 2-on-2 here. And now it's a 2-on-1 in favor of Sannin. Now it's a 1-on-1. The shut-up player shoots the Sannin player coming at him. Wow, this is just back and forth. So we have a 1-on-1 here. Sannin player in the Dorito 2. And the shut-up player in the Dorito corner. And the shut-up player gets caught filling back over to the Delta. Sannin's going to tie it up. Just under 4 minutes and 30 seconds here. Sannin goes forward, clearing in the field. Time's ticking down. Let's see, we got 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the match. A lot of time. Nice back and forth point there. Point is good.
Point approved.
All right. PB Gateway up 1 point here in the finals. 8 minutes and 23 seconds to play. Starting out a little slow. Been a long day. No one wants to walk home in second place, though. Good sportsmanship. Both teams giving each other knucks on the way out.
1 minute. 30 seconds.
Both of these teams looking good. They've had wars all day
20
long to get
seconds.
here. It has not been smooth sailing for either team. The undefeated teams early on in the morning have already been knocked out of the tournament. No team has not lost a
10
match
seconds.
today. Been very competitive. I believe there's only one team that lost every match.
Game on.
All right, we have Gateway on your screen. Go straight up to the center 50. However, they lose their snake player on the break. But they shoot the Dorito player, so it is a 4-on-4. They kill the snake player. 4-on-3. Body advantage here for Gateway. Gateway player loses its body out of the home. Now it's a 3-on-3. 3-on-3. They allow the Delta player to fill over to the D1. He's completely unchecked. I believe the Sparrow player now finds him. Back center player for Sparrows fills over to the money. 3-on-3 here still. Not a lot of people shooting their guns right now. Good communication for both teams, though. So Sparrows is yelling caution in the center, but they do not know that he's actually in the center brick. I want to say that the Sparrows player knows that he's in the D1. Gateway player yells over his team that the Sparrows player's in the ghetto. Lets him know he's in that little laydown bunker on the D side. 3-on-3 still. No one's giving up their bodies. Gateway does have a lead here, so technically they can force Sparrows to try to make a mistake. But 1 point lead is nothing to sit on. 6 minutes, 35 seconds left in the match. And Angie gets caught peeking over, but they lose their Dorito player at the same time. Now it's a 2-on-2. So no one is looking at the snake side for the Sparrows right now, or for Gateway looking at the Sparrows. Now money switches. So field position-wise, the Sparrows are actually in a better position to win this point. The Sparrows player and the snake just has to actually play heads up. If she pops up over the top, she should just shoot the money, who's literally wrapped out of his bunker right now. She needs to get in the game. She is a little hidden over there, so no one knows where she is. But man, right now is the perfect time to shoot him. But she's just looking heads up, and no one's in front of her. Completely out of the game right now. It's a 2-on-2. The center 50 switches. Looks to go forward. So she's going to get the kill. Now it's a 2-on-1. She thinks there's a snake, but it's not. It's absolutely the money. Isaiah's calling money. So they're kind of getting on the same page now. She's kind of spazzing a little. She's asking the same question over and over. Now she's rapping, she's going, and gets the final kill. So nice 2-pack here for Alexis Higgins to tie up the match here in the finals. Got a little bit flustered there, but she handled it well at the end. Results over everything. All right, we got a tie ball game.
Base.
Man, these games are close. Both matches in this set are tied
Point
1-1.
approved.
Have very similar times. So both sets or both matches have just over 4 minutes left to play, tied 1-1. The next point in these matches might solve everything. Both teams kind of walking out very slow, looking at the ground, trying to muster up any inner strength
1 minute.
possible to take home third place here. You always want to leave on a win. At the end of the day, every single one of these teams here, this will be the best they've done in any tournament. Top 4 finish.
30 seconds.
So they all get to go home knowing they at least made progress. But you definitely want to go home on a win. Going home, losing your last match hurts a lot.
20 seconds.
You just think about it, you think about it. It's always nice to, even if you lose in the semis, to win that next one. So
10 seconds.
a little bit more positivity. Luke Staley going over where he wants his back center player to shoot. Get this kill. He's done a good job this weekend shooting that money on the break.
Game on.
We got SUWT on your screen. They dive straight into the ghetto. He's asking for a check. Looks like he's clean. Three. So double center attack here for Shut Up. Sannin making their way into the snake, but they do lose a back center player. Shut Up now on their side of the field on the Doritos, but they take him out before he generates a kill. Nice job, Sannin. Yep, and then Sannin shoots the Dorito attacker, then they shoot the center player, now giving them a 4-on-3 body advantage. Nicely done. Shut Up doing a little bit of damage control, trying to figure out who they can pick on. No team playing off of it to attack yet. Switch the camera over to Sannin. Sannin playing well. You can hear good communication from their back line. Shut Up is not exactly sure where their bodies are. They're kind of flock shooting and shooting multiple gaps, unsure where the snake guy is. When you see those kind of spastic body language, like they're seeing ghosts everywhere. Sannin player taking a deep breath in the snake, reloading his gun. Now they're being an attack. There he goes forward. Nicely done. All right, 4-on-3 body advantage here for Sannin still. Sannin, so nothing there. Back center asks for a check. Ref says he's good. Just got a little bounce off his back. Dorito player for Shut Up does kill the rocket. Luke Staley is able to play off of that and fill out to the Dorito corner. Good IQ move there. Now Luke Staley's in the D1. He made it completely unseen. So no one knows Luke Staley has made it that far up on the D side. Fien has now in the 50 snake. Ismaili is in their side of the field on the Doritos. And then Luke Staley comes out and blasts him as he shoots his back center player. 2-on-2 here. 2-on-2. We got Luke and Fien. Fien shoots the back center player. 2-on-1. It's just Jack Collier here in the Snake 2. Quiet on the field. Here comes the attack. And they're going to trade and leaves Luke alive still. And they're going to take a 1-point lead here.
Concede.
Shut Up towels.
Concede.
And there's a minute and
Concede.
18 seconds left in
Point
the match.
approved.
Going to have to get a high-powered attack here. All right, back on the field is Gateway versus Sparrows, tied 1-all, 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the match. Both teams look focused.
1 minute. 30 seconds.
All right, here we go. Gateway doing a good job, giving everyone fist bumps on the
10
gate.
seconds.
All right, here we go. We have on your screen, this will be the Sparrows.
Game on.
One body walking off the field on the break for Gateway. However, they do make it to the center 50, and the rock. Oh no, the rocket gets shot on the outside. He takes the outside route from the delta up, and he got caught on the outside of his bunker. Just overran it just slightly. So it's a 5-on-3 advantage here. But last time they were in this situation, Gateway did a good job pulling back and winning that point, actually. They've done it a couple times this tournament. So Gateway's in the snake 2, Gateway's in the center brick looking snake side, and then the back center.
Concede. Concede.
Gateway towels. Gateway towels it. They've seen enough. They're not going to let them run off any more clock here, and they're going to re-rack with just under 4 minutes to play. Exact time is 3 minutes, 54 seconds. Smart move by Gateway. 5-on-3 there. They were in a bad position. They didn't have anyone on the D side. And the team that they're playing is not trying to go up the field fast. So, like, every second would have just been burned off the clock. Do they have a potential of winning it? Yeah, absolutely. But, you know what? Just re-rack, and let's go back 5-on-5. Higher percentage just coming back and just winning a point.
One minute.
All right, back up on the field, we have Sannin. A lot of these guys have been working really hard over the last couple years. A lot of them come from the Lost Boys camp, and then they had their own team, the Dallas Disciples, were putting in a lot of work, and then now they're back regrouped up as Texas Sannin. And any team playing them in the future, you have your hands full because you can tell they're working hard.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds.
Yeah, talented, got some spice to them.
Game on.
It's okay to be spicy, just don't have a victim mindset, or succeeding at anything in life is going to be very hard. Very hard. Looks like one body walking off for both teams, 4-on-4.
60 seconds.
Very similar field position. Texas Sannin up 1 point, just trying to hold on to the lead. Under 60 seconds now. Texas Sannin got it locked down. Shut up now into Snake 3, 45 seconds. Sannin looking good. They still got 4 bodies. One more body walking off for Shut Up. 4-on-3 body advantage. 4-on-2 body advantage now. Here comes the attack. 2 bodies now. It's a 2-on-2. 2-on-1. Oh, 1-on-1. 1-on-1. And what is going on? They're reloading. 20 seconds left. He's edging out of his bunker. Oh.
15 seconds.
And Sannin is going to win the one. Nope. Do they trade?
10.
Nope. I think Sannin's still alive, and that's going to do it.
5.
Yeah, Sannin still has 1 body alive here, and
Game time finished.
that's a wrap.
Game stop.
Came down to a 2-on-2, then a 1-on-1. Sannin wins the 1-on-1 to hold off the attack from Shut Up. Congrats, Sannin, for
Game
winning
finished.
3rd place for the first time. Good job, guys. All right, next up, we have Sparrows and Gateway again. Sparrows have a 1-point lead, a lot of time on the clock, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 54 seconds to be precise.
1 minute.
All right, under 60 seconds.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
All right, here we go. Final point. We have Gateway on your screen.
Game on.
Gateway makes it out, 5 alive. Sparrows make it out. Nope, Sparrows lose their snake player on the break. Overslide the snake. 5 on 4, body advantage here for Gateway. No one on the snake side whatsoever. There's literally 3 in the home for Sparrows. This is a recipe for disaster. 5 on 4 still. So Sparrows make it out to the Dorito corner. That at least helps them a little bit. But man, he's willing and dealing. And 2 bodies now walking out of the home. Triple in the home was not the play there. If you are going to do that, you have to use your wide body to get out much quicker. Angie just takes way too long to fish out of the money because you lose that body and you don't take that opportunity. Now they're just have you trapped and you kind of screwed your team over. Looks like they get 1 body out of the center. I don't know what just happened there. If he got shot in the donger. Or what's going on? He might have cramped. Looks like something gave out. I can't tell if he got shot and reacted. Keep it running. But so Gateway still has 4 bodies, it looks like. So the 5th body is definitely out of commission. Looks like he's just cramping. It's literally a 5 on 2, under 2 minutes of playtime. 5 on 2. Time's ticking down. We're about at the minute 30 mark. Now Gateway progresses forward. They're in both bricks, but they're kind of looking everywhere like they don't know where everybody is. So the Sparrows player literally has shot all of his paint, and he's picking up paint off the ground.
60 seconds.
Gives his body up, unfortunately.
Base. Point approved.
Tied ball game, 40 seconds left. It's going to be interesting to see if one of the teams is going to try to go forward and win the game in 40 seconds, or if both teams are going to elect to just try to ride it out and go to overtime. We'll see. We'll find out.
1 minute.
All right. About 45 seconds to game time. What do y'all think? You think someone's going to actually go try to win this thing?
Timeout.
Time's counting down. Took a timeout. Taking a
1
little bit
minute.
longer. We'll be back when they walk on the field.
What's going on, guys? It is Tony from Lomo Paintball today. I am here with JD, Mr. PB Fit himself, Mr. Hydra, 2023 Chicago NXL, and we're talking some new products, my man. What do we got?
Okay, so everybody pretty much knows about my Hydra Blacks, you know, cut resistant, compression fit, really good, stay in place, put them on, forget about it, play all day, go kick some ass, don't get hurt. Solid neoprene bag, full compression all the way around. What we have realized is that people with smaller legs tend
10 seconds.
Here we go. We have Gateway on your screen.
Game on.
Oh, something happened. I left early. One body walking off for Gateway. 5-on-4 body advantage here for
30
Sparrows.
seconds.
But they are not looking to go forward and try to win it. They're just trying to slow it down. So looks like we're going to take this to overtime. Both teams rolling their guns. Keeping the others at bay. Just
15
gonna
seconds.
just trying to
10.
react.
5.
Game time finished. Game stopped.
And another triple home for the Sparrows.
No points. Overtime.
Has yet to work out for them. Hopefully they don't open up with that in overtime. Not a good play call there. They are not generating any kills on the break from it. And you're having a hard time getting out. The red only makes sense if you actually have the feeling to get out of there to the next spot, and they're just not going. They're not they don't have a read. They're not reacting off of their wide gun switching, and then they fill over. They're just standing there the whole time. So if they lose their wide guy, they're just cooked. All right, we'll be back with overtime.
1 minute.
60 seconds. Who do you guys think's gonna win? I think Gateway has the momentum right now. To be honest, they were able to tie it up. Sparrows look like they're playing with their butt cheeks clenched, and that's not gonna get you a win. You have to have the confidence to be able to move out there. Paint trucks coming up to pick up their trailer. I don't know if
30
they.
seconds.
Here we go.
Twenty seconds. Ten seconds.
All right, here we go. Looks like we have Sparrows on your screen. Both sides are ready. Let's do this thing.
Game on.
One body walking off the field for the Sparrows. 5-on-4 body advantage. And oh, look at that. Sparrows did triple home again, just trying to lose in overtime. Look at that still does not work. Isaiah luckily is able to fill out all the way to the Dorito corner. Nobody on the snake side and nobody in a position to actually slow down the snakes for Gateway. So in reality, Gateway can just come all the way to their side and go win the game. Another body walking off for the Sparrows. 5-on-3 body advantage for Gateway. Angie fills out to the money. Just too little, too late. Nothing good. Refs running in everywhere. All right, players clean, took a bounce. 5-on-3. Sideline's going crazy, asking to check a guy. Jeez, refs are running in everywhere. It's a sticker. Yeah, it's a sticker. So Gateway still 5 alive here. They're sitting pretty. Yeah. Good overtime point here for Gateway. Not so hot for the Sparrows. However, Gateway's doing a really poor job of stopping the fill outs. If they were on top of it, they would have been able to close this out a lot sooner because they allowed 2 different people to fill out of that home and they had the entire snake side clear, and then they allowed the Delta player just to get out there as well. That center brick player is just watching the wrong zone. He's just rolled out too far. And I think it might just be a communication deal where they're not really all on the same page because it is quiet out there. But that does come with the territory of nerves and heat. Snake player trying to get a shot in on the Dorito corner. Dorito corner sucks in. 2-minute warning. So the Sparrows at this point are really just trying to run the clock out and hopefully pull it to one-on-ones. If they can't get a body to make a mistake and catch them. Time sticking down at about minute 30 mark. Snake player for Sparrows get a really good shot on the player for the Gateway. So now it's only a 4-on-3 advantage, and they are not in the snake. So now they go. Good job, Gateway, by filling out to the snake, nullifying any kind of field position advantage that they had. And so the Sparrows player actually moves forward. Sparrows now move out to the money. Gateway is crawling up to the snake 2. We're about to be at the 60-second point.
60 seconds.
Sparrow player misses the shot on the alpha. Oh, get him out. And then she dies. So now it is a 3-on-2 body advantage here for Gateway. She got a little bit overzealous. She did a good job getting a shot.
Seconds.
Oh man, you just had to run the clock out. So Jessica goes forward, runs into a gun that's sitting on it. Now it's a 3-on-1. Then they're going to get the final body and run it. So that is a wrap. Congrats, Gateway. You're going to win this.
30 seconds.
They got too overexcited about getting a kill, which what you wanted out of that kill was just to run the clock out. They were in the perfect spot to just chill, bring it to one-on-ones, and then gave up their bodies. They did not need to move whatsoever. Under the 60 seconds. Hopefully that's a good lesson for them. Congrats, Gateway. First place. Getting the first dub in Xball. We'll see everyone at the next one.